Cinderella, espresso one a kind girl. Once upon a time, there was a very kind girl. Her name was Ella. She lived happily with her father. Ella had fine clothes and jewelry. She had a big room with a warm, cozy bed. And there was always plenty of food. One day, Ella and her father were working in town. Wonderful smell came from the bakery. Let's get a treat, father said. Ella saw a young beggar sitting in the town square. That's the poor boy, Ella said. Father, can we please get something for him? Father smiled warmly. You're very kind, Ella. Father bought some bread. Ella gave it to the boy. Thank you, miss, the boy said. A few days later, Ella saw father in the garden. You look happy, father, she said. Father Lord, I have exciting news. I met a lovely lady, father said. We are going to get married. Ella goes, Father, I'm so happy for you. A week later, father got married. A week later, father got married. Ella's new stepmother had two daughters. The elder daughter was tall and thin. The younger one was short and plump. It's nice to meet you, Ella said. The two daughters smiled. So did mothers, but there was a lusty look in her eyes.
Ella's father was on a hunting trip. One morning, stepmother woke Ella. Get up, lazy girl, she slapped. I have some news. Your father is dead. Ella gasped. Tears filled her eyes. Oh no, she cried in pain. Father, my poor father. the same. Ella was still kind and polish, but stepmother was now mean. Stepmother gave fancy dresses to her daughters. Ella worked out grass. The stepsisters lived in soft feather beds. Ella slept on a hard bed made of chalk. Girls slept all day long. Judy ate all day long. But stepmother made Ella work. She scrubbed, swept, and mopped. Pretty little Ella, stepmother said. You think you are better than we are? You think you're prettier too? No, I don't, Ella said. You are my family now. I love all of you. Ah, stepmother slavers, you are too nice. Go and make my lunch and tend the fire again. I don't want my daughters to catch a cold. Ella likes to sit near the fire. She remembers her days with father. I miss him so much, she told. The stepsister saw Ella by the fire. Judy giggles. Your curl was in ash. Ella likes ash and cinders, girl said. Let's call her Cinderella.
Cinderella, Episode 3, A Royal Message. The next morning, a trumpet blew loudly. A royal messenger, stepmother cried. Stepmother and her daughters are outside. Cinderella waved her hand on her apron. Then she frowned up. I wonder what's the message, she thought. A big crowd grew outside. The royal messenger sat on a horse. He held a long piece of paper. The messenger said, "This is a very important message. The prince is hosting a ball. All five ladies in the kingdom are invited." "Oh," several ladies said at once. Cinderella's stepsister clapped with delight. "We're going to a princess ball," girls cried. Judy eyed Liz up. "This is so exciting," she said. "Maybe the prince will ask me to marry him," Liz floated. "No way, Judy. The prince will fall in love with me. I'm beautiful and tall." Judy pressed her hand on her hip. "Well, I'm beautiful and blah." Good, stepmother said. "You're both beautiful." "A ball," Cinderella said softly. "There will be music and dancing. It will be so much fun." "Ha ha, Cinderella," stepmother laughed loudly. "You're not going to the ball. You are not a fine lady."
Cinderella, episode 4, Getting Ready for the Ball. The stepsister kept talking about the ball. I will wear my favorite jewel, girl said. I'm going to dance with the prince, Trudy said. Girl said. The prince won't dance with you. He's busy dancing with me. Girls, stepmother said. The prince will dance with both of you. How do you know? Trudy asked with a grin. The prince is looking for a wife, so he will dance with all the ladies. Trudy and girls clapped with delight. You both must impress him, stepmother said. Then he will want to marry one of you, and I can move to the palace. Later, mother found Cinderella. You must make pretty gowns for my daughters. Everything must be perfect. Cinderella made 2 beautiful gowns. The stepsister put them on. I look lovely, Judy said. I look lovely too, God said. Judy looked at Cinderella. Poor Cinderella, she whispered. You will miss the ball. Stepmother spun around. Hush, Judy. Cinderella has work to do, she yells. She will stay home and scrub floors. At last it was time of the ball. Goodbye, Cinderella, the stepsister called. The sleep from Cinderella's eyes began to sob.
Cinderella felt awful. Said the sister we at the festival, but she was home alone. I wish I could go to the ball. Cinderella wiped away her tears. I must feel sorry myself, she said. I have a lot of work to do. Cinderella got a rag and a bucket. She got down on her hand, and she began to scoff. Cinderella heard something. What was that? She thought. She went outside. There was a small woman on the fountain. She had a sparkling wing. Oh, she said, I am Old West. Cinderella gasped. Who are you? I am your fairy girl, whose mother, the woman said. She stood up and fluttered her wing. The fairy flew over to Cinderella. I am here to check on you, she says. I wanted to make sure you are okay. Cinderella stared its pride, suddenly to burst into tears. My dear, the fairy says, what is wrong? Tell me. I am lost, okay, Cinderella says. My life is terrible. I work and work and work. And tonight, you want to go to the ball, the fairy says. Cinderella slipped. Yes, but the fairy smiled brightly. Then you will go.
Cinderella is so sick. A wish comes true. Cinderella stared at her fairy godmother. Really? I can't go to the ball? Godmother nodded. Yet. Run to the garden and bring me a pumpkin. A pumpkin? Cinderella went to the garden. She found a nice pumpkin and ran back. Here, Cinderella set the pumpkin in front of Godmother. Godmother tapped it with her wand. Zap! The pumpkin was now a golden quart. Next, we need some horse, Godmother said. I'll try some money, Cinderella said. Godmother counted. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zap! The mice turned into a team of horses. Godmother looked around. Who will drive the golden quart? There are rats in the cellar, Cinderella said. Perfect, Godmother replied. Bring me one. Zap! Soon a jolly driver with whiskers stood there. Zap! Zap! Two lizards become handsome servants. Godmother smiled. Your quart is ready, my dear. But Cinderella pointed at her clothing. The fairy touched her lightly with the wand. Zap! Cinderella's ugly rats were gone. Now she wore a beautiful gown with sparkling jewels, and on her feet, Cinderella wore the prettiest glass shoes in the world. She climbed into the quart. Goodbye, Godmother. I'm up to the bone.
Cinderella excited
7. The princess arrives. The golden horse starts down the road. Wait, godmother called. The horse stopped. Cinderella back, what is this? You must obey one rule tonight, godmother said. You must leave the ball by midnight or... Yes, Cinderella asked. Who? Godmother said. Your golden horse will disappear. Your clothes will turn back into rust. Cinderella knows, I promise. Godmother, I will leave the ball by midnight. The horse took up again. Thank you, Cinderella called. At the ball, the prince danced with many fine ladies. One fine lady talked too much. One fine lady danced too fast. One fine lady stepped on his toes. This is boring, the prince thought. He went outside and sighed. There were many fine ladies at the ball, but he didn't want to marry any of them. Just then the prince stopped something. A golden horse was coming. Who's that? He said. It looks like a beautiful princess. The golden horse arrived at the place. Cinderella saw a handsome young man, the prince to his right. The prince rushed down the steps. Hello, he said softly. He bowed and took Cinderella's hand. The prince and Cinderella entered the ballroom. Everyone asked, who is that? They cried. Who is that beautiful prince?
Cinderella danced with the prince. The king and queen watched them. What a beautiful princess, they said. The fine ladies stared too. Who made the prince growl? They asked. Oh, I want one. Me too. Then Cinderella sat down with the queen. 7 brushed our chased a foot. The prince didn't eat a thing. He just stared at Cinderella. Cinderella spotted her step-sisters. She smiled at the prince. I will be right back. Cinderella brought some cheese to her stepsisters. They thanked her and exchanged a curtsy. Cinderella giggled quietly. They thought they were real spindles. The prince and Cinderella began to dance again. Before midnight, Cinderella stopped. I must go, she said. Oh, the prince said sadly. I am laying another ball tomorrow. Will you come? I will try, Cinderella said. At home, Godmother were waiting by the fire. Oh, Godmother, Cinderella said. I had a wonderful time at the ball. The prince is so handsome. Soon Cinderella's sister came home. Cinderella yawned and stretched. She acted sleepy. How was the ball? She asked. Truly fried. It was terrible. Sometimes princess saw out. Love said. After that, the prince enjoyed us. Cinderella fell asleep with a smile.
The next morning, Cinderella started her chore. Stepmother's bucket ordered at her, but it didn't bother Cinderella today. That night would nerve me, she thought. I agreed every night was wonderful. Cinderella hums as she swept the floor. Quiet down, Stepmother snapped. You're giving me a headache. Yes, Stepmother, Cinderella says. Cinderella walked quietly, but in her head she was still singing. Stepmother stormed around the room. Why did the princess appear at the ball that night? She ran everything, Judy says. The prince never noticed me. The prince didn't notice me either, girl says. I must wear more well tonight. Stepmother frowned. Tonight you both must look your best. Judy and girls spent all afternoon getting ready. Finally they left for the ball. Cinderella princess, then Godmother appeared. Ready to go to another ball, Cinderella? Yes, Cinderella cried. Her godmother waved her wand. Yes. Once again, Cinderella pushed the classroom. But tonight she had a different gown. All night long, Cinderella danced with the prince. You look even more beautiful tonight, she says. Cinderella closed her eyes. I never want to leave, she whispers. Bong, bong, bong. Just then the close shut without her clock.
clock struck 12. Wait, the prince shouted. Don't go. Cinderella stepped down the steps. One of her glass shoes fell off. Cinderella looked back, but it was too late to get the shoe. Her golden coat was already pumpkin. The beautiful girl was ugly all red again. The prince ran down the steps. Where's the princess? He cried. He ran past Cinderella. Cinderella's heart sank. She didn't know that she was the princess. Slowly, she began to walk home. She went back up the steps. Near to the top step, something stuck. The princess. She picked it up. What's this? Cinderella got home. She was tired and cold. She ate a log to the fire. Later, the stepsister came home. How was the ball? Cinderella asked. Was the beautiful princess there again? Yes, get me a fay. She left at midnight. But the prince kept talking about her. He even found something of hers. Cinderella looked forward. What did he find? A glass shoe. Julie said, it's really pretty. Cinderella, stepmother snapped. Get our bed ready.
Cinderella, Episode 11, The Glass Shoes. In the morning, Cinderella listened to the stepsisters. They were still talking about the prince. He's in love with that princess, Julie said. He's going to look for her, Gus said. Cinderella brushed away some tears. The prince will never find me, she thought. Later, the king's messengers came to town. He blew his trumpet. Stepmothers and the stepsisters ran outside. Cinderella followed them. Here it is, ladies, the messenger said. The prince found a glass shoe. Every fine lady must try it on. The prince will marry whoever it fits. Good winner, maybe the shoes will fit me. Or me, Julie said. Stepmother glanced at them. It will fit one of you. The messengers visit every home in town. Every lady tries on the glass shoes. But it didn't fit anyone. At last, the messengers reached Cinderella's house. Cinderella was sweeping. First girl sat down. Us. Ah. She tried to put her foot into the shoes, but it didn't fit. Get up, girls, stepmother said. Now it's Julie's turn. Julie tries to put her foot into the shoes. It doesn't fit, she said sadly. Cinderella dropped her broom. What about me? She asked. May I try on the shoe?
The stepmother laughed at Cinderella. You, she said, it can be your shoe. You did not go to the balls. The messenger looked at Cinderella. She was dressed in right bird. The messenger had ordered from the prince. Every lady must try on the shoe. Cinderella took a deep breath. Slowly she slid her foot into the grass shoe. Her stepsister grasped it fist. The messenger blinked. It's you, he cried. You are the princess. Princess. The stepmother stumbled over to Cinderella. Impossible, she snapped. You never left this house. Cinderella reached into her pocket. She took out the other shoe and put it on. Suddenly, her fairy godmother appeared. Godmother was her one fool. Cinderella was a beautiful princess again. God and Jackie each gave a costume. We are very sorry, they said. The stepmother folded her arm. The messenger was smiling. You must come with me. The prince will be so happy.
and Cinderella was back at the ballet. 3 days later, she married the handsome prince. Cinderella was really a princess now. But she was still very keen. So Cinderella invited her stepsister to live with her. She even invited stepmother. And they all lived happily ever after.